Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel Matta. Today we're going to be doing a get ready with me. I do have to get going within the next 40 minutes, so this is going to be like pretty much my everyday kind of look. So yeah, if you are interested in this look, please keep on watching, but don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, get on to the video. So I am going to be using the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This right here, it is super nice and dewy. I don't need a lot because I do have oily to combination skin. And then I do have a breakout right here because, you know, it was like perfect timing. And I am going to be using the water gel by Tatcha, which is like one of my favorites. This is actually a new one. That's why it's taking a little time to pump out. I love this moisturizer just because it's really nice and light. It's like perfect for daytime. All right, so now I'm just going to move on to my brows just so that can really sink in, and then I'm going to move on to the eyes. I am going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade dark brown. Okay, and to darken it a bit, I'm just going to be using this powder by Anastasia as well in the shade Ebony, and just to give it a little bit more texture on the brows and darken the outer part. So just because I am in a little bit of a rush, I am going to move on to my face, and then I'll do the eyes because the eyes are going to be super simple. So what I'm going to do is prime my face, and I'm going to be using this one by Ole Henriksen, and this one is the Banana Bright Face Primer, which is super nice. It really gives you a really nice glow, and you just need a little bit, and I am going to focus it in the middle of my face and then working it out. Alright, for foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm going to use a brush to melt it into my skin just because my sponge is not clean right now and I don't have time. Just a couple of dots, and I'm going to be using this Sigma. This one is the F80 brush, and I'm gonna work it down so I can match with my neck. This foundation matches my body like super perfect. It just looks so weird when I first apply it because I feel like I'm painting my face for real. And now I'm going to add a little bit of concealer, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and this one is in the shade Golden Beige. And this is just to conceal and to brighten up a little bit underneath the eyes, around the mouth, just a little bit on the forehead and on the chin. And I'm going to be using this Luxie brush, and this one is the 512. And I'm also going to add this on my lid just to use it as a primer. Going back with the foundation brush just so we can kind of, you know, mesh everything together. Alright, now using the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder is one of my favorites, especially when I have used like dewy stuff, like to make my skin dewy. I want something to really hold it all together in the middle of my face since I do have an oily T-zone, and I am going to be using this powder. So I think it's great. And I'm using the Luxie brush 522. to bronze my face and to add a little bit of blush, I'm going to be using this palette by Hourglass that is no longer available, but you can use whatever it's, you know, available to you. So you can just bronze with whatever you have. A drugstore bronzer that I love very, very much, it's the L'Oreal bronzer, which is called Bronze It. I love that one, and it's super, super nice. It does have a little bit of shimmer, but it gives you a really nice glow, and it blends super, super nice. This one is the Edit palette by Hourglass that it was limited edition. I just like to go like this with my nose, nothing precise. With the same brush, this powder right here, which is like a setting powder, just so I can add it a little bit more around the face to give me a little bit more of luminosity. With the same brush, I'm going to take this blush right here, so like a mauvey pinky blush will do. And I try to use like palettes like this, especially when I'm in a rush, just because everything is in one palette and I don't have to worry about it. I haven't used this palette in a while. One, because it's limited edition, and two, because I'm trying to give my other stuff some love, but I love this palette. Like, I wish I can bring it back, because seriously, it's like one of the best for sure from Hourglass. All right, so highlighter, I'm going to use this highlighter right here. It's like super nice and subtle. You can build it up, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like that. But that's a really nice, super, super nice glow. And I'm doing a C shape with my brows, just so everything can like melt together. Alright, just like that. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to be using this Morphe palette, and this one is the 15N. It's a very neutral palette. I decided to use it because I haven't used it yet. It's going to be super, super neutral. Nothing too crazy. Grabbing a Sigma E35 brush, I am going to take Selfie, which is this one right here. Just pop it on the crease, on the outer corner, and on the crease. And I'm going a little bit above the crease with this one. And just bringing it inside. So the more you build it, the more it gives you definition right here. So that's what I'm doing. Same brush. Just run it on the lower lashes halfway. Just to add a little bit more, I'm going to add this one right here, which is called Shook. Just with the same brush. And just really focus it in the outer corner. And just add it into the crease. Alright, with a synthetic flat brush, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Unique. And just adding it to the inner corner, to the lid. Alright, now going back with Shook and a little bit of Selfie, just those two shades. And just blending the edges together. Alright, now with a pencil brush, I'm going to take the highlighter from this one right here. I'm just going to add it to the inner corner. Just because I want it to really pop. Okay, so for real life, I never do lashes, so I'm just going to curl my lashes. And I'm going to add tons of mascara. And I'm going to be using the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. And I really try to get in the root of the lash, like super, super close. And wiggle it up. This one is a little bit dry. I think I really need to replace it now. But I do really like this mascara a lot. If you get mascara on your eyelids, just wait for it to dry. And then you can use like a spoolie, like this one right here, and just flick it off, but make sure that it's completely clean and that mascara is really, really dry. All right, just like that. And I'm going to, just for fun, I'm going to add the blue mascara on the bottom just to give it a little something something. Like, you can barely tell, but you know something is different. Just wish the one was a little bit smaller. Can you see them? They're like more like a violet, like it goes with my earrings really well. So I'm going to retouch on the black mascara on the top because a little bit of the blue went in there. Alright, and the lash curl that I use is this one by Shiseido. It really makes my lashes just like stay up. So that's why I love it so very much. So now moving on to my lips. Love this lip liner, you guys already know. If you guys, especially if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, this one is the Urban Decay Uptight. And I'm just gonna fill it in. Like that. And then I'm going to add this one by Bobbi Brown. This one is the Crush Liquid Lip in the shade Lychee Baby. I'm going back with the pencil. Locking everything into place with my Urban Decay All Nighter. Great. Okay, so yeah, this is the final look. So yeah, that's it. This is my get ready with me. This is like super simple, super simple. This is kind of my go-to look, using different palettes or using different things, but mainly the same kind of look. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy this get ready with me. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye. I gotta go.